Hello and welcome. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Andrew, and we're brothers. And this is the Daniel and Andrew Show.
Where we give our opinions about movies and TV and the 2025 movies so far that we might think are fantastic. So, Andrew, how you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Did you do anything fun this week?
No, not really. What about you?
Yeah, same. Trying to just get into the old job, uh, new job, learning curve, and everything. So yeah. Um, did you watch anything? I don't. I don't think I watched anything new.
No, the only thing I've watched, and that's very maybe one episode this week, was a Korean drama. That's it.
We finished up the fourth season of The Bear. It's better than the third season. I don't know if I've talked about this already, but
I think you did, or you at least talked about the bear last week, but I don't know if you had finished it at that point.
yeah, yeah. I thought it was better. There was some fun stuff, um, you know, and gonna see Mister the cousin there as the thing. So it's kind of interesting. See, that. Cool. All right. Well, let's get into some news here. Um, got a lot to talk about this week. Um, lots of Marvel crap, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Um, let's see, Assassin's Creed TV show. They're doing it on good old Netflix. Uh, have you heard? I'm assuming you've heard about this.
I mean, I did hear about it. I don't know one other than Netflix being attached. I don't think there's anything else about it, right?
Apparently, they've been working on it for quite some time. Several showrunners and writing teams have come and gone, but it's still in development, from what I understand, and now it's actually seems to be moving along. Because I'm sure it's been. I mean, I haven't heard it. This first time I've seen anything like actual. They say something's coming. So, um, are you interested in an Assassin's Creed TV show?
No. Um, I mean, it's crazy. I would have been excited for that a few years ago, but I don't know. It's been downhill for a while. Um, I don't know. It depends on what they do with it, but maybe as a TV show it might work better. But
All I well, first of all I know is apparently the movie was bad. Never saw the movie. I worked in a movie theater when that movie came out, and I still didn't see it. I had just I don't know. It's that there's no nostalgia, or it's not near and dear to my heart, that game franchise. So I
the
mean,
movie wasn't good.
yeah, I'm sure
I can
because I
confirm
heard
that.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody told me it was good, and I was missing out or something. So I'm sure it
Yeah.
wasn't good. So. Um, Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll work better as a TV show. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, they're like, you know, science, like it's sci-fi, and I don't know, more time to explain the stuff and, um, go on the little missions or whatever. So I guess, I mean, a TV show does make more sense, but I mean, it's a pretty popular game franchise. So, I mean, Fallout did well as a TV show. So,
The thing is, I don't like the Fallout people didn't go to some studio or something. It was like make our game or something, or vice versa. It just I don't know. It seemed to have happened organically, and the people who make the games are very much involved. Um,
I believe Ubisoft is involved in this TV show.
yeah,
I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
yeah, that's probably maybe if it was like 25 years ago and then this was happening,
But
maybe there was a chance. But they've definitely lost, I think, the creative minds that made it popular to begin with. So,
yeah, probably, probably. I don't know. I mean, they make things for the reason everybody always makes things most of the time, which is money. So I'm sure that's what they want to do with this, and they want it to be successful. Hopefully, they can make something good. Um,
I would say it would be cool if it was like each season was like a different
mhm.
time period.
It's a good
That
idea.
could be cool.
Yeah, and they could very easily do that. I mean, it's not like Netflix doesn't have the money. So, yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good to me. Um, so we'll see. Um, Ryan Gosling and Will Ferrell will be in a movie together called The Tough Guys, um, where the Gosling and Ferrell will play like henchmen that are fed up with being henchmen. Um, so they're gonna,
Mm.
do their own. It's gonna be an action comedy. So well, they do their own running and gunning themselves. It's a funny premise. Um, uh, I mean, I like both of them. So
Yeah. Sounds like it should be a good movie. I don't, it's not much to say. I mean,
it sounds like
Will Ferrell's done stuff like that. And so is Ryan
yeah,
Gosling.
you just switch out Ryan Gosling for Mark Wahlberg, and that's what this movie is. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm fine with that. I'd rather have Ryan Gosling than Mark Wahlberg, so no
Yeah.
problem. Um, I don't know. I like both of them. It sounds funny enough. I mean, I'm down. It's going to be for Amazon MGM, so I don't know if that'll be a Prime movie or that'll be like a theater movie. I mean, I would probably put that in theaters, but it depends. Um, hopefully it's good. Uh, I've never heard of the writers or anything for the movie, so we'll we'll see how that goes. But hopefully
Yeah.
they give them good stuff to work with as well as them being funny themselves.
Yeah. They could probably just ad lib most of the movie, just make it up,
Yeah.
improvise.
Um, you know, Ryan Gosling was in The Nice Guys, and Will Ferrell was in The Other Guys. So now you got the both of them for the tough guys here. So we'll see how that
Yeah.
goes. Um, so this is a pairing. That sounds like a good pairing. This is a pairing that doesn't sound too good. Um, uh, who I don't know why or who thought it would be a good idea, but Judge Dredd movie to be directed by Taika Waititi.
Mm.
Because I've always known that Dredd was wacky and silly. Um, so, uh,
I
so
mean, yes, he's made wacky and silly stuff, but doesn't mean that's all he can make. Uh, uh, I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. That's like saying the guy who was in Key and Peele should only do like comedies or something. It's not the case. But I'm not saying he's anywhere near him.
yeah,
But I don't know. You got to give him a chance. Maybe he can do something else.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm not against Taika Waititi. I didn't hate Thor: Love and Thunder. I know a lot of people really didn't like that movie. I didn't hate the movie. Um, I actually thought Christian Bale was pretty good in the movie. But yeah, I don't know. it's interesting how everyone was so in love with Taika there, and then with Ragnarok, and he made like Jojo Rabbit and stuff, and then he makes Thor: Love and Thunder, and everyone's just like anti him now. It's kind of interesting how that works, how
Yeah,
fickle that is there.
yeah. I don't know. I think for that Ragnarok one, I think it was more they had like, Marvel itself kind of giving
Mm-hmm.
him the layout of how the movie needed to be because they already have that plan, right? And
Yeah,
so he had a structure to work within.
yeah,
And then on 4, it feels like they just kind of gave him the keys and like, you did a good job.
yeah.
Here
True.
you go. And then that's where it got all messed up. That's
That's
what I
is
feel like happened.
it's pretty possible. Yeah. I mean, have you seen a Dread movie?
No.
Me
I
either.
know what it is, but I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, with our good old buddy Carl Urban there was the last one, and then Stallone was the first one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I just I don't. It's just a weird. This news was so weird to me that I was like, hmm. It's just like that was just so weird to me. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, maybe I'll see it. I don't know, or maybe maintain my streak of dread movies that I'm not going to see.
It probably
Um,
will. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Let's talk about Marvel here. Speaking of, Marvel guys here. Uh, so Kevin Feige had a lot to say. Um, starting with Fantastic Four is a no homework movie, is how he put it. You you don't have to see everything else to get it. Um, it's the beginning of the new phase. Um, uh, the that there will be recasting going forward. Um, he's just laying down that recasting's coming. So you know, you guys are gonna just have to
Recasting what? Like
just in
everything?
in, in general, there will be recasting. So people just need to get over it, basically.
Who said this?
Feige.
Feige said this? Okay.
Um, that Secret Wars will be the basically a soft reboot of the MCU. Um, so that means X Men. I mean, we know that the X Men recast is coming, right? Obviously, um, it's not going to be the Fox people, even though we got the Fox people coming back for Doomsday and Secret Wars. Um, yeah, that Avengers Endgame, obviously Endgame, that was an ending, and Secret Wars will be beginnings. Obviously, we know. So we're gonna get a real, I guess, definite ending to what we know. I'm assuming that Robert Downey Jr. will not be long for playing Doom. Would be my assumption.
Oh, yeah. I thought maybe like the two movies that are
Yeah,
conjoined. That's all I figured was
yeah,
happening.
um, yeah. Kind of like James Bond gets recast type thing. Uh, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, they're working on it. Um, Young X Men will be coming, and that's the one that the guy Thunderbolts guy is going to direct. Focus a lot on the school and stuff like that. So lots of But he said already that after post the Secret Wars will definitely be the X Men phase, I guess. So we'll get a lot of X Men-y stuff, lots of movies, I'm sure. That'll be a X-Men feature or focused for a while, which is cool because I like X-Men. Uh, does that mean a young Avengers as well? We don't know for sure. Um, yeah. So and then Spider-Man stuff, street level stuff. And then we got an update on Blade. It is still happening. Modern day. So there was, you know, reports that it was going to be like a old Blade, older Blade, like a period timing. But that's, I guess, been scrapped. So they're gonna just do modern Blade again still, and Mahershala Ali is Blade. So no, not gonna recast before he even was Blade. So um, yeah, the Spider-Man movie got pushed back 3 weeks. The next Miles Morales Spider-Man. I saw that it was pushed, and I was like, "Oh no, it's got pushed," but it got pushed back 3 weeks.
We're
Everyone's
talking
making it.
about the
Miles
animated one.
Morales, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they pushed it back 3 weeks. Everyone's making a big deal about it. Like, oh, it's pushed back again. It's like 3 weeks, so no big deal. Um, and yeah, so we'll. There's a lot of info there for for Marvel, but yeah, um, I think Feige was trying to like kind of just get a bunch of stuff out there and stop like so much conjecture and rumors and things like that. We kind of have a setup for at least a few years there, what they're kind of working on. Um, so yeah, um, cool. I mean, I like Spider Man, I like Blade, and I like X-Men. So all sounds good to
Yeah.
me.
Uh, Seems to be that this last phase, 2 phases, however many phases it's been,
I have no idea.
have pretty much uh, underachieved here, I would say. If that results in a soft reboot, I think by all accounts it's a failure, basically. There should be no reason to reboot anything, you know, if it was successful. Um, so yeah, they definitely have to go back to the drawing board and retool some things. Um, we'll see if they can come back as strong as they were, or if we're going to stay in this average town that much longer.
I will say that these last two movies that they have put out have been good, and I enjoyed them. Um, so they're on the right track. Uh, so yeah,
Are you
I'm
talking
feel.
about Captain America? Or are you talking
Nope.
about? Oh, you're talking about Fantastic Four. Okay.
Hmm. So I'm feeling pretty good actually. So and next, all we got a long time to wait because we got nothing through the end of this year. Um, I don't remember when Spider Man comes out, but Spider Man's next, and that's like in the summer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, might even be later. So got a long time to wait, but Spider Man's good. Uh, they'll be in good shape. They'll have a lot of goodwill going into the Avengers movie for the holidays next year if Spider Man's good. So the next Spider Man. So yeah. All right. Well, that was all the news that I had. Uh, it is time to get on the good old trailer train here. Got 3 trailers. Um, let's start with our one Warner Brothers trailer here. Mortal Kombat 2 last week we talked about our our little stuff with Johnny Cage there,
Uncaged Fury.
Uncaged Fury, um, and now we got the full trailer. I was not expecting something like that immediately. It came out the next day, so um, but I'm fine with talking about it. What'd you think of the trailer?
It looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, not sold on Old Man Johnny, but that's fine. But I think it looks pretty good. Looks like Mortal Kombat. I like the song. The Mortal Kombat theme is always right.
Yeah,
Well, it's the Mortal Kombat theme from the movie, um, from the one from the '90s, which I have no problem with. I actually like that movie,
it's a good song. Yeah,
and the song is good. I think having a good song that is memorable that works in a trailer is very helpful. Uh, and yeah, the ending of the trailer with Scorpion, the same thing they did with the first trailer for the trailer for the first movie. You know, get over here, all that good stuff. But I got goosebumps. I saw the trailer uh, a couple times, and I saw it in what did we talk about last week? I've
what
already
do you mean?
forgotten. I saw this trailer in the theater.
Oh, you're asking what movie we saw last week?
I think Superman or something.
Superman. Yeah,
Yeah,
Superman.
was the trailer there? I think I saw the trailer in the theater. I think.
Okay, I
Anyway,
didn't. So
I like it. I like that. It's good. I'm down for this.
yeah,
But I mean, I was already down for it anyway. I was gonna see it anyway. It's Mortal Kombat, and
yeah.
I like Mortal Kombat. So
I was expecting it not to be as good as what we got in this trailer. So yeah, my level of excitement has popped up, I'd say.
yeah,
Um,
I feel bad for good old Mr. Louis Tan there, who is the lead of the first one. He's in it for literally a millisecond in this trailer for the second one. Clearly not the lead character in this movie. Um,
I
but
actually don't hate what they done to it. Like he was too boring to be the lead. Oh well, I know that's sad, but he was too boring.
no,
But
no,
at
I
least he's
yeah,
still in the universe. He's like his
yeah,
own character now. I think that's pretty cool, actually. So
yeah. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't make me sad. I mean, my favorite character in Mortal Kombat is Johnny Cage, so I'm fine with Johnny Cage centric. I mean, they should have had Johnny
uh,
Cage in the first one. First movie has its flaws, but it's still a fun movie. I mean, you still got Hiroyuki Sanada being Scorpion, and then you still got the same guy who's I mean, he was Sub Zero, but he's now Noob, of course. Cybot there. Got a little bit of action there. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. They're doing Mortal Kombat in a Mortal Kombat movie, so that's what we're asking for. Um, Honestly, it reminded me when I saw the second trailer for Minecraft. They showed stuff from the actual game in the trailer, and you're giving the what how the game feels in the trailer for the movie based on the game.
yeah, I thought
Funny how that works.
they were gonna actually do the Johnny Cage nut punch
Oh well, I mean, we'll
in the
get it.
trailer, but I'm glad they didn't.
They'll
But
probably
there
they'll
has to
probably
be in.
oh, it'll be in the movie for sure, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's in the second trailer.
I
We know
hope they
we're
don't. I
we know
hope
we're
they
getting
don't.
it.
I want them to save it. I want them
No,
to save it
no,
for the movie.
of course, and I've said this before, but we do not want we don't watch second trailers on here because I don't want to watch second trailers. I want to just enjoy the movie when they come out. I unfortunately watched a few things about Fantastic Four before seeing the movie, and then it wasn't quite as impactful when I saw the movie. So I'm gonna try to steer clear. Superman felt the same way. I saw a lot of stuff in these 82 trailers that they put out for Superman, which I would have preferred to see in the theater. So um, it's good, looks good. I'm definitely down for Mortal Kombat 2 that comes out in October. Next, let's talk about Predator Badlands. So it's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who directed Prey, the very first movie that we um, talked about on this podcast. Um, so I'm interested. Uh, Very action forward uh, trailer. What do you think?
Um, thought it looked good for someone who's only seen Prey. I think. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty good. Um, it looks like a very straightforward story, which is totally fine by me. I don't think this needs to be complicated. I doubt they ever were, but just make it simple. Um, and the lead that they got, uh, do you know her name? Top of your head?
Oh, it's Elle Fanning, if that's who you're
Yes.
asking about.
Um, I mean, she can act. We know that, and
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty charismatic. It seems I was already liking her just
Mm-hmm.
based off the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So if
She's
you
good.
can, yeah, if you can grab me in a trailer, you did your job. I see this already probably going to be at least a 7 movie. It'll be good. I really doubt it's going to be like, oh, this is so terrible. Watching monsters get cut up or something is terrible. It'll be enough enjoyment, is what I'm saying, just based off the trailer.
I mean, I'm a fan of Elle Fanning. I mean, she's uh, Catherine the Great in The Great, and I like that show. She's in Maleficent. She's Aurora. She's the
Mm-hmm.
you know. So yeah, I like her. She's good. Do you remember the movie Super 8? The J.J. Abrams movie with the aliens show up in like the 80s or something?
I I thought I did, but I thought of the. It's like they have psychic powers, and it's all filmed from like a camcorder. I don't think that's what you're talking about, but that's what I thought of.
Well, now I'm wondering what the hell you're talking about.
Or some he has like psychic powers. I don't know. It's all filmed in a camcorder, and then when they fight at the end, they show like it from you know like cameras in the street and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
They were around the same time,
sort of how
but
that movie is. You're talking about Chronicle.
yeah,
I
yes,
mean, that's not quite how the movie is shot. There's shots not on a camcorder in
you're
that,
right. You're right.
but that is a good movie. I like that movie.
That's
Uh,
fine. Yeah.
it's a good movie. That's Dane DeHaan and Michael B. Jordan. Uh,
Was it?
yeah,
Oh,
Michael B. Jordan, and there's a third guy who I do not remember, and he's in it quite a bit.
I think there's someone. There's like they're kids in the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
They're like
Super 8, they're
teens.
kids. Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
tweens.
maybe I watched half of it. I don't know. I'm not picturing it. Like I see it, but I don't remember what the heck it was about at all. So.
Yeah, they're like they film um like little their little movies or whatever. It's kind of J.J. Abrams, likes making uh, let's see, referential movies. It's definitely Spielbergian type film where there's aliens and these kids, and they film and they these aliens show up and stuff. Uh, let's see. Um, but she's in that movie. That's why I brought it up. Yeah,
Okay.
Alex Russell is the third guy in Chronicle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure who that is. Um, so yeah. Uh, anyway, Chronicle is a movie I have not thought about in a hot minute. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot more showing of the Weyland Yutani Corporation, which is the one from Alien. Um, so they're definitely they keep showing that and showing that, and she's a um, android character like from alien. Uh, and it looks like the predator is being hunted, and he has to. She's like helping him out, and has to carry. He has to like carry her because she's only half. Her legs are
Mm,
gone. So
yeah, bringing
um,
back the 3PO style there.
nice, nice. Isn't that no R2D? Isn't R2D2 the one he carries on his back?
I thought there was a part where Chewie's carrying 3PO and he's like
Oh
black.
yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got
Is
it.
what I was
I was
referencing. I do
thinking.
think. I mean, they carry Yoda on someone's back
I
too, but
thought. Well, Luke, obviously, but whatever. Who cares? We'll move on.
I was
Um.
just thinking like because
Yeah,
they're
I
both droids.
completely forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. That did happen. Anywho, yeah. So I don't know. It looks fun. Um. The only other Predator movie I've seen other than Prey is Predator, the first one with Arnold. Um. It's it's all right. I'll say that. It's definitely of its time. The effects aren't terrible for a movie of its time. Carl Weathers rocks. He always did. Um, and that meme, you've seen that meme where it's like two really muscular arms and they're like that, you know? You seen that
That's
meme
their
before?
arms, I
Where it's
guess.
like, this thing and this thing coming together make something cool, whatever. Two
Sure,
super muscular arms. That's from Predator.
Predator. Gotcha.
The
Yeah,
picture. They literally go like
I
this.
understand, man.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I thought that was like a drawing or like a made up picture. They're just so ripped that that's just a frame from that movie. Carl Weathers and Arnold. That's crazy. And yeah, it's like literally just the shot of them. Yeah. So I remember watching Predator with Dad and seeing that, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's a real thing!" I didn't know that was from something. uh,
Gotcha.
that's crazy. So yeah, I'm down for this. It's funny. I've never thought that I'd be into the Predator universe, but for some reason I am. I guess it's because of Prey, because I like that movie. Um, and we'll still get more of that because he's working on other stuff as well. Cool. All right. Well, let's talk about more stuff that's gotten rebooted a couple times with Tron. We got our first full trailer of Tron Ares. What you think?
Um, it looks bad.
I like the music.
That's true. That is a great band,
Nine
but
Inch Nails, good music right there.
yeah,
I thought it sounded cool. I like the ending with where like the music's going, and then they shoot off like the lines or whatever. But yeah, looks interesting. Honestly, it's just Jared Leto. I mean, seeing his goofy face. Um,
what is it even about?
the Tron, the the program of Tron and stuff comes out
That's the movie.
to the real world.
That's
So,
the plot.
uh,
That's my problem with the movie so far, is I don't even know what the heck it's about. This seems the premise is, what if Tron the video
yeah,
game is now in the
mm-hmm.
real world
That's right.
and blowing up jets?
Yeah. Well, I believe that they're supposed to be bad. I mean, the red ones are bad, right? Like
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't
That's
know.
what Star Wars taught me. I don't know.
I'm not a Tron guy. I've maintained I don't know who asked for this. I don't. They keep trying to make Tron happen. Um, it looks okay, but yeah, I mean, meh.
I don't know. We got a bigger look at it this time, and I
Mhm.
still know as much as I did in that other trailer. except I just see Jared Leto dying or something and then reviving. I just don't get
I,
what this movie's for, how, like, why is it happening? I don't know.
I mean, I think it looked cool, like the going through over the water and stuff with the what are they light cycles or whatever. I don't know. I think that looks cool, but meh. I
I don't
don't know.
know. I thought it looked better in the other one we got. I like the Tron world, the lights everywhere and
Yeah.
everything. And then you just put it in the real world. It looks kind of lame to me. And then
Okay.
then it even looks hokey when it's like taking down jet fighters and cars and stuff. I don't know why. It's just like that doesn't make any sense in the real world. It made sense in a fake one, but I don't know.
Well, what's interesting is this is something I think that in my mind that was something it would appeal to you, like Tron stuff.
It should. I do like Tron.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm too old now and it just doesn't grip me. I don't
I
know.
don't know. That's a good question. That's kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That also comes out in October, so we'll see how that goes. I don't remember when Predator comes out. November, I want to say. It was later in the year,
No idea.
the fall to the winter time. So yeah, um, got some interesting stuff there, uh, and that's all the trailers that I got. All right, well, let's get into what I'm sure will be a fantastic review here. Um, so our new addition to the MCU here, the what number? How many how many Marvel movies has there been now? Let's see. 37th film into the MCU here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Puts it into perspective, huh?
Yeah.
Um, cool. So we're going to talk about Fantastic Four: The First Steps. Um, what do you think? So overall,
I think this should be called the Fantastic Snore because that's
mm,
what I felt like during this movie.
that's too bad because I liked it. I thought the movie was pretty good.
I honestly, I'm not sure what you liked about it. I thought they moved the pace on pretty quickly. I don't know. I feel like they needed an origin, and I guess this is somewhat of it, but I don't know. I felt like the chemistry was pretty mid. Maybe I'm just super tired of Pedro Pascal. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't think he's a bad actor. I don't know. I think he was miscast. I just found him boring. I thought the plot of this was really stupid at points, like extremely stupid. So I had problem with the plot. Um, Flame on boys passable, and I mean the thing really didn't do much other than like have a zinger here and there that weren't very zappy, I'd say.
All right. Well, let me give you my perspective then. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
first we're gonna give. First, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a story here of my great experience seeing this movie. Um, AMC is maintaining a high level of quality of bad experiences while I'm going to these theaters. I went to a different theater trying to see this in IMAX. Uh, and this theater definitely, it was definitely not IMAX. I mean, it seemed like a normal size screen. Um, and apparently their 3D print wasn't correct, and I didn't even realize it was 3D until it was too late, and I had to go see the movie at some time here. So uh, went to see it in 3D, which I didn't really want, and the 3D print wasn't working, and then they said they were going to fix it, and then they said they couldn't fix it, so then they just played the movie not 3D, but then they didn't start it from the beginning, so I like half saw the beginning of this film, but half of it was like super blurry because it was like 3D that wasn't working correctly. Um, and the beginning looked fun uh, in theory. I didn't see it that well, um, so that's a bit of a bummer.
I
Uh,
mean, yeah, it's just like their origin
yeah, I
without
mean,
the fire.
obviously I know the origin
Yeah.
of the Fantastic Four. Um, this, I mean, we Fantastic Four has been done before, um, and yeah. So then they just played it regular, which is fine because I would wanted it to be regular anyway. Um, so yeah, so not you know, but despite that, I still liked the movie. I thought the movie was good. I liked the retro futuristic thing that works for me. This alternate version of Earth, but it's like 60s. Um,
To be honest, I was really confused. Is it supposed to be multiverse? Like this is a different
yeah.
universe? Oh, okay.
This is Earth 828.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. That's what I was confused about. I was like, what the heck? How do I have flying cars? And
Yeah. So this is a multiverse. This is a alternate version of Earth 828, which is Jack Kirby's birthday, August 28th, who they co created with Stanley, of course, co created the Fantastic Four. But Jack Kirby was uh, more heavily involved in the Fantastic Four. So they definitely. I mean, we always got the Stan Lee stuff, right? But Jack Kirby died in the '90s, and there was a nice, like, lots of nice nods to him. You stayed through the whole credits, correct? And everything. So
mhm.
they were very, So it's nice to kind of see that we don't have a lot of Jack Kirby love. So yeah, so they're on Earth 828, so it's completely different. Um, and in the Thunderbolts, they show up, and stuff. If you remember that, so yeah,
I do. Yeah, that's why I was confused. So
yeah,
now
yeah.
I kind of put it together. Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked the world, this version of Earth. I liked the whole vibe of it. It's kind of like what I like about Superman. I like that like retro-ness about it. Uh, and that's just kind of what I wanted Superman to be. And it's just focused on the Fantastic Four mostly. So I like that. I will say the score, Michael Giacchino's score for this movie, pretty freaking good. I have to say, I like the the feel of it. This is the guy. I mean, he's did like the Avengers, and he's done other Disney stuff. He did the score for The Incredibles. So it's kind of funny. This has very Incredibles feel to it. I mean, that's
Mhm.
Disney's version of the Fantastic Four before they had the rights to the actual Fantastic Four. Um, so yeah, I liked a lot about this movie. I think the director of this movie directed WandaVision. So you have that retro TV thing from WandaVision, very easily translated to the Fantastic Four. I liked the look of this movie, the feel of the movie, the world that this version of Earth felt lived in. The characters felt like they were a family and they had the family dynamics. Um, I liked the thing, but I think I liked the guy from the bear. I like cousin there. So I think he already has the edge for me in that. I kind of surprised that you feel like he's just like zingers or whatever. I liked his little
Yeah.
I liked his little side story. I liked Natasha Leone, who's the lady in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if we're considering that a side story, I suppose.
I think I like the thing just in general. Um, I think that's something that the one like Jessica Alba and Chris Evans. The Thing. I mean, I always like a sympathetic character, like The Thing. I like Shrek. I always like the, oh, you can't love me, I'm a big giant monster, whatever. That works for me every time. I've seen The Thing multiple times now, so that works for me already. So, and I think he did a good job. So I'm kind of surprised that you were like, he's whatever. But maybe it's
I
because
mean,
we've had it
you
before. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
you're
that's
just
why.
like making up a story that didn't even happen. I mean, he is the thing, but I didn't feel like I don't know that story wasn't in this movie. There's just a girl that he looks at sometimes, and then that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just got more, or maybe I just pull more. I'm getting more from it, and I'm just
I
making
I
up in my
guess
head. I
for me that wasn't there. It just they needed some extra screen time for some reason. I don't know.
maybe
I
I'm
felt like
just
they almost could have cut that.
maybe I'm just a soft guy, and you're just a cold-hearted bee. I don't know.
I
Um,
guess
uh, I don't know. I like that. Uh, um I will say, yeah, Johnny Storm was fine. I hope he can just grow out his hair and he can dye it for the next time he's around. Um, yeah, I thought he was fine. I didn't mind his little um, the the between him and the Silver Surfer there, and I I'm not a big Vanessa Kirby fan, but I mean she has a lot of heavy lifting to do in this movie, and I think she did a serviceable job,
literally.
literally and figuratively, and I think she did a pretty good job. Um, Now I like Pedro Pascal, so I'm not tired of Pedro Pascal. Now, have I watched The Last of Us? No. I mean, I got The Mandalorian. Uh, I mean, I, I'm not that. What else is he in? I don't. I don't know. Um,
Stuff.
okay.
Um, what's the cowboy one? The it's the British movie, but he had a lasso. That's what I remember him in.
Oh, yeah. That was like what, like almost 10 years ago now. I mean,
You're asking me what he was in, not when it came out.
yeah, but why? I'm like, there's no. I don't. There's
He
no.
was in Gladiator. Is that
Oh
new
yeah,
enough?
that's true. I don't know. People seem to be going like, "Oh, he's in everything," and then there's like Pedro fatigue there. But
I don't know. You didn't really watch Game of Thrones. I did. I don't
I
know.
know, but he's not even in Game of Thrones that much. I literally looked it up. He's not. He's in like,
He's in like one season, yeah.
yeah, he's not even in it that much. I like Pedro Pascal, and this is the least Pedro Pascal-y character I think he's done so far. Um,
I guess. I just thought he was bland. I
hmm.
think I didn't think he had any amount of charismatic anything in this. He was in
He's
Wonder Woman. He was trash in Wonder Woman as well.
yeah, well that
Um,
that movie's just not good. But I think I mean he's not supposed to be charismatic.
okay. I I mean, I guess if he's not, then
I don't think he's
you
supposed to be
you passed
charismatic.
it then.
He's actually
I
anti-charismatic
don't
in
know.
this.
I just want to like the characters that I'm seeing on the screen, and I just feel like their whole chemistry is just super rushed for a really dumb plot.
Um yeah, I don't know. This is how now I'm feeling like how I think people seem to feel with Superman, where some people are just like loving it.
I don't understand that either. I
And
thought it
then
was fine.
yeah, and but with this one I like. Um, I don't know. I guess this one. I guess it just caught me on a good day.
I don't know.
Uh,
You said for Superman you took a much finer tooth comb to it. Maybe you're just not doing that on this one.
I just think there's a lot of parts of Superman, and there's a lot in Superman. Um, and this was just more smaller. I think the story was smaller. more contained. It was smaller. I mean, it's just mostly the family and a choice that they have to make.
I guess.
It's really just a choice they have to make. It's really only four characters mostly in this movie with a couple outside people. Superman had like a billion people in it. So
I don't. The stakes are even higher in this than they were in Superman.
I know, and I
That's
like
what
that.
I. That's what I find when you're rationalizing how big the movie is. I guess you could say Superman has maybe a few more characters more, but in terms of story, I don't know. This is basically like the fate of the universe
And like I
resting in
said,
Fantastic Four's hands.
with Superman, I liked the stuff with Superman and stuff, but I just wanted that. In this, it's the Fantastic Four the whole time. It's not Fantastic Four and X, Y, and Z person. It's about the Fantastic Four the whole time, and I like that. That's what I want. If his Superman was just Superman the whole time, I would have liked that more. So I like this movie more. I think this movie was pretty well done. I'm not seeing a lot of There's not a lot of problems I have with this movie. I
I think
thought
I like Superman more than this one.
oh, I thought the chemistry. I thought Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby had pretty good chemistry. They seemed like a unit, like a. They seemed like they were on each other's team, um, and I kind of liked that they just, we they're already working together as a team. I liked seeing their team work, um, and yeah, uh, I was kind of worried about Silver Surfer. I thought she was pretty good. And the little bit of story that we got worked for me um, with the Silver Surfer. Obviously, we'll talk about spoilers and stuff later, but I thought Galactus was menacing. He wasn't a big old cloud uh, like in the second Fantastic Four movie from the 2000s. I thought he that was good. I mean, Ralph Ineson has a very cool voice. Makes sense that he's Galactus. Uh, I mean, there was menacing stuff, and I liked how they worked out problems. I don't know. It just felt I liked the story seemed pretty contained. I like it seemed like a back to basics approach to a Marvel movie. It's not everything is super connected because it's in its own world. It's on its own Earth. It's in a multiverse, parallel universe, right? So it felt like an older Marvel, like back when they were making Iron Mans and stuff. I
I see what you mean that it's not connected to everything else. And I agree that does help the film. I
Yeah.
just feel like this is Fantastic Four 2, and we just
No,
kind of
I see
skipped
what you're
one.
saying. I think you do. I mean, I like an exposition as well. And I can see why you would have an issue with that. Um
I
yeah,
don't know. I want to see them become this unit. I don't see them as a unit because they skipped all of that.
yeah.
So
You
I
do
don't
seem
I don't
you
buy into it.
okay, okay. I see what you're saying. So you don't believe that their chemistry is strong enough to just immediately say they're a unit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what their strengths or their weaknesses are. They're they needed something to be done
Yeah,
and they did
things
it.
just happen. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Um
And I
okay.
mean, that's fair, but I mean, if you haven't seen any Fantastic Four, then you don't really know how it happened. I guess you have that little bit at the beginning to speed you to that point,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
I got you. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, Dad hasn't seen it yet. I'll be curious to see what he had because he's not seen any of them. So, um, yeah. Um, so maybe we could talk about that at a later date. So what's your rating so we can get into the spoilers here?
Probably at a 5, maybe a 6.
Wow. I think this probably be the biggest discrepancy in ratings that we're gonna give a movie ever.
I just the plot was so glaring to me that I we'll get into it in spoilers, but yeah, I'm at a 5, 6.
I'm interested in what these
Uh,
plot
uh,
holes.
I mean, not plot holes, just like their fixes to their problems were just so stupid.
Okay,
But
okay, all right. I am at like an 8 on this
okay.
movie. Um, I enjoyed the movie. I wasn't bored. I wasn't checking my phone. I enjoyed the movie the whole time, and I liked most of the characters. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't say anyone like blew me away. So that's why it's not like a 9 or higher, of course. But um, but I liked the pacing of it, and I felt like the tone. They did a good tone with it.
Hmm.
Um, and I like a smaller story, and you know, it's just kind of at the base level, just a dilemma. So yeah, okay, all right. Well, let's get into spoilers here. Uh, so I mean, I think most people know like what the decision they have to make is. I mean, it's in the trailers and stuff with the baby. Uh,
Yes, the plot of this movie is bad guy wants to eat your planet. They go to them, and he's like, "Oh, baby, give me your baby instead, fool."
mm-hmm,
Uh, they're like, "No,
mm-hmm,
no thanks, no on both." And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna come take your baby." That's the
mm-hmm,
plot.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. Already a goofy premise to begin with here, but sure.
I don't know. I mean, it worked for me. It's just, it's how they deal with it and stuff like that. I thought that, I mean, I liked the space stuff when they go into how they did
I did like that.
the
That's like
space traveling was pretty cool
I thought
looking.
it
I
like the
thought,
Silver Surfer chasing them. I
uh,
thought was pretty cool.
yeah, I thought that was cool. Uh, I mean, it gave me very like Guardiansy. I liked that. Yeah, them chasing, they go going around the star,
Yeah,
and
that's why I was like confused about. I was like, are the Guardians gonna show up or something? Like, because
mm,
I did not put together while I was watching the film that this is a different universe. So I
yeah, I
was like,
mean,
shouldn't there be other people up here
I think they
somewhere?
say it, don't they?
Maybe they do, and I
I
was
think they
just
said it.
checked out.
I think
I
they
don't know.
literally said it like at the top. Pretty sure.
Maybe they did. I did arrive early. I saw the Avatar trailer. I watched all the trailers,
Hmm.
so I don't know. I guess I just didn't piece it together for some reason. Um,
Yeah, it was interesting because I saw it at AMC how they did the trailers. Like they did like the Predator trailer and like they did the Disney. There was like an ad, the Disney trailers, and then like they showed like Nicole Kidman and everything, and then they showed the Avatar trailer after like when the
yeah, they
movie's supposed to
show.
start. It was super weird.
Yeah, it was weird. They did the same thing for me. Like they showed everything else, and there's always a little megaplex thing that they play
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
and then yeah, and then the movie
Yeah,
happens
because they
or the
like made it
trailer
a
happens.
whole event, like the Avatar trailer. Like, is this a separate thing?
I thought it was cool, so I got
I
no
mean,
complaint.
it was cool. It was just very random. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was like, I wonder if I missed the Avatar trailer. I was like, is that the first trailer that they showed? Because I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
come in right away because I had to go to one place and because the timing didn't work out because I was busy doing something, so I had to go to one place, get a refund, and go somewhere else. So the timing was horrible. So I got there late and then I wanted popcorn and blah blah blah. So I didn't see everything. Yeah, it was super weird. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think they say pretty much right on the top that this is another universe. So, uh, but that's okay. Um,
Hmm.
Yeah, baby. Baby was cute. I didn't.
No, baby wasn't cute. It was like
Baby was cute.
CGI like
Not the whole time.
80% of the time.
Well, the times they
It
went
looked
CGI, it was cute,
bad.
baby.
And it was, I don't know why these films keep having babies in it,
Uh-huh.
but stop. It's stupid.
I would
It's a
say,
stupid
I
plot
will
point.
say, ba- the baby was cute when it was a human baby, not the CGI. I did think it was funny when the thing was holding the baby. It was a
Yeah,
funny.
he's a head to back up,
It
and
was the
it's
fun.
just like crawling on his hand.
It was funny. It
That
was a
thing would have been
funny.
screaming.
It was a funny visual. But then it also looked bad because it's
So
clearly
stupid.
he's CGI. So it's like, yeah, he's holding the baby.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Also, when he goes to grab the baby, he literally is destroying an entire building. You know how loud that would be? And like dust everywhere there would be. And the baby's
Oh,
just
you're
like,
talking about Galactus. Wait.
yeah.
Oh, the baby wasn't laughing. He was crying. He was like, ah.
No, he's literally just like crawling on his hand at that point.
No, he
He's
was
not
crying. He
crying.
was not happy. He
No,
was going,
no.
yeah.
He
No,
wasn't crying.
I saw the. I remember.
Like I saw the movie too. He
He was
wasn't
not
like
laughing. He was
he was
crying.
he was just like crawling in his hand.
He was not happy. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying his eardrums would have been like broken.
Oh yeah,
Like
it was
that
weird.
baby would be completely destroyed.
Mm. Um.
I guess
Is
he's a super baby, so I guess
Yeah,
that's
he
your
is super
explanation.
baby.
He's a super baby, but
He is
by
super baby.
by the eyes of a regular human and all advanced things, nobody could see it.
Is Yeah. We'll get into that in a little bit because that's more
Okay.
towards the end there.
Yeah.
Uh, I liked. I should have talked about this earlier. I liked Herbie the robot. I liked the
Mm,
robot. I always like
alfalfa,
love a
whatever.
good droid there.
Yeah.
Robot
Yeah.
helper.
Sell him some toys, maybe. Yeah.
Uh, Alpha 5, I think is what you were thinking from Power
Yeah.
Rangers.
Power Ranger.
I mean, you I think you would like robots and stuff. So I mean, I think that
Oh yeah.
that
I mean,
that
I don't have complaints about the robot. I
yeah.
It's fine. I get why he was there.
That was fun. I liked the Fantastic Car. I like the Fantastic Four rocket was cool. I like when they take off and then like the little rockets fall off. That looks pretty cool. I like when they get up to the the little thing that takes them into I don't even know what you call it, hyper speed or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool looking. I mean, I liked all the the the, the retro looking space stuff. Um, yeah. Uh, so yeah, let's talk about Silver Surfer. Um, I liked her little backstory, and it was not long. It didn't have to be long drawn out. Steen, and I like that he figured it out. He became a linguist expert there and figured out her language. Uh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I I like that stuff. It worked for me. I mean, this I think it flowed pretty good. Uh, yeah, and then that came around later. Obviously, we knew that would. I mean, obviously, come back around later. She would switch sides there.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Um, let's see. Is there anything else from like earlier in the movie? I liked. And yes, so let's talk. So and then yeah, so Johnny Storm had that little bit of back and forth. I liked Johnny Storm and the things kind of brotherly chemistry thing that they had. They messed with each other, but they were also like, you know, hanging out with each other and making jokes and stuff. I like that
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, I have brothers, so That's a brotherly dynamic that I know well, so that works for me. Uh, and yeah, and I liked the thing. I liked that he likes the kids, and he picks up the car for the kids, and it makes him happy. He likes just he likes the fame of being a hero, but then he's also a big rock monster guy, and he doesn't know if the normal lady will like him because he's a big rock guy. So, um,
Yeah. I don't know.
so
He could just cut it. Whatever.
I like it.
He
It,
wants
it
to be a real boy. We get it.
it gives everybody it gave everybody something. So, and I
Yeah.
and I didn't hate any of it. I didn't dislike any of it. That's plus. And I don't think
I don't know when just because you didn't dislike things that became a plus now. I just feel like that's a sad point that we've gotten to is like it
but
wasn't bad, so therefore it
it
must have
but
not been
but
it must be good.
it wasn't a neutral either. It was a positive. I liked it. It worked for me. So it's not a
Hmm.
negative. It doesn't detract. It doesn't take points away.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought I took up screen time on that thing.
I didn't think it
It
was.
was like it was almost like there wasn't enough there to make it something, and there wasn't enough there to not make it something. So it just like was hung there for no
I didn't
reason.
think it was.
Needed something to do,
I didn't think it was boring. I thought it made me want more of it. Like I want more.
like an
To
origin film.
no, not an origin film. I I
Okay.
want I want to, I want more. I wasn't really like I was I this Fantastic Four. I'm like I was kind of like I don't know whatever kind of about it. I want to see more Fantastic Four now. So I think mission accomplished with that. Um, because I know that they're going to be in the Avengers, and I'm like, I was kind of like, whatever. And now I'm like, okay, cool. That was solid, so I'll be fine with seeing them in the Avengers because they're going to be heavily featured in the Avengers, from what I understand. The Pedro apparently Mr. Fantastic is supposed to lead in the Avengers
Yeah.
movies.
I think it's a
So,
terrible choice, but we'll find out.
well, obviously we know Doom is coming. Doomsday is the next Avengers film. And I mean, that's a good segue into our first of two end credit scenes there. Uh, you know,
I almost texted you and said the last one wasn't worth staying for. Did I
oh,
miss something on that? Like, was there
no,
some? Did
no,
I
that was
need to
just
like
as
read between
as
12 lines to see
as
that
they
end?
always do. And what Marvel does is they have the real end credit scene, which is the mid credit scene, and then you have the fun joke or fun end credit scene, which is the end one.
Yeah.
Um, and I liked it. So I liked the little anime. Yeah,
No, it was like, man, I could have left
yeah. You
ten
could
minutes ago.
leave. I mean, you saw the important one. I mean, which
Yes.
is the mid credit scene. Like, yeah. I mean, I looked up. What's the end credit scene, and I saw, like I said, very basic kind of description of what it was, and I was like, okay, I'll stay for that. I could have left, but yeah. Yeah, it's just like a little animated opening, like as if they're, to their cartoon show in the movie that they, show, whatever. Uh
Yep.
yeah. That's whatever. And then it's a
Don't
fun
need to
little.
stay for that one, folks.
Yeah, you
Go
didn't
go
need to
ahead
stay
and
for
go
that.
home. Yeah.
Anywho, and then obviously the second one was uh the mid credit scene. It's 4 years later, and they're in the living room, and she goes to grab another book for little Franklin there, and somebody's there, and we're not sure who it is, but we see a mask and a green cloak there. So we can assume that's a Doom there. What he wants with the baby, we don't know, but we know that the baby has powers, and can
Yeah.
apparently bring people back to life. So that's
CGI
interesting.
powers. That's its power.
Yeah, so is the Invisible Woman. So is the Human Torch, and Mr.
Well, their bodies aren't
Fantastic.
CGI. His power is just to be a CGI thing. That's his power. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
all of them are CGI at one point. I mean, the
Yeah,
thing is
true.
all CGI too. He's a big rock guy, but whatever. Hater. You talk about being a hater. You're a hater
I
today.
mean, that baby was just disgusting looking. I'm sorry.
It was fine. Yeah, it wasn't.
No more babies. Stop it. But
Yeah,
now it seems like the baby's the main thing, and I'm gonna have to see it more. And I'm like,
no, no, because he's older now. He'll be a toddler now. So your baby problem's
great
over because he's a
CGI
toddler.
toddler.
Yeah,
Right.
very different, very different. Um, yeah, that was a. I will say him literally bringing her back to life was interesting. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess. Yeah, if
I don't.
that's what we're calling it. I don't know. Yeah.
I. I mean.
I mean, I guess he did.
I mean that's what happened. So, um,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not familiar, so it's all new territory for me. I mean, I know that they have a kid in the comics, but I don't. I'm not familiar. Clearly powerful. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Anything else? Mole Man, kind of fun. I like
Yeah.
him.
That's the
Uh,
thing.
yeah, Natasha Leone is the lady that the thing likes. I like her. Um, so I'd like to see them in future. I liked the thing's rock beard. Uh, uh, yeah, they build these the bridges or whatever, trying to um, take Bikini Bottom and move it somewhere else. But they wanted to do it with the whole world.
Yeah.
Didn't work. That didn't work.
That was the part that was just like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. This is the smartest man on the
Yeah,
planet. Apparently, this is his plan.
yeah,
Teleport to Earth.
yeah.
We would all instantly die. Like, does he
No,
not know how the Earth
they
works?
said it was in the habitable zone, so it would be fine.
Yeah. Such the stupidest plan that was doomed to fail.
No, I don't think so.
So stupid. What else was stupid? Um, they literally make him think that the baby's chilling on the platform, and then they literally pocket sand him in the eyes, and then switch the babies. Uh, and then he's like, "Oh, you trick some," and for whatever reason, she didn't push him in at that point. He literally had one step. She waited till he got all the way across the
Well, that took a
freaking
lot of
place.
power. We weren't expecting that. We were expecting him to just walk in there and go, "Whoops."
Yeah, well, and then so she pushes him like 10 miles instead of like 1 millimeter.
I think that scene was pretty cool. I have to say. I mean, it. I don't know. I liked the working together. I don't know. I don't know why you're very like really touchy about this movie. It's very interesting, actually.
It just was a really dumb plot. The
Hmm.
plot sucked.
Okay. Um. Yeah, and then they all used their powers, which was fun. Working as a team. I think when the robot closes the things or whatever, then there's like a giant hand. This kind of I don't know. All this stuff was fun. Yeah, when Galactus finds out that the baby's at the tower, and then they
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Little stuff
didn't
works
work
for me.
for me. I don't know. I guess they worked together. The thing kind of destroyed a building, so he couldn't hold on to it.
Mhm.
Mr. Fantastic like opened up his butthole and lava dripped out or something.
I will say
Not sure
that
what he did,
I
but
think also because this was on another Earth and stuff, it wasn't our Earth. I guess you didn't know that it was that. So
no.
me knowing that it's not our Earth or whatever,
I mean, I didn't care if like, I wasn't like where's Spider Man or something. Obviously, I knew that wasn't going to
so
happen.
knowing it's
But
not our mainline universe, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I don't know.
I guess that's a good point. Maybe that they could have just gotten destroyed and they
Yeah, like
escaped or something.
I
They could
thought
have
it was
done.
possible their whole world, or
Hmm.
you know, their world was screwed, and then they had to come. That's why in the Thunderbolts end credit scene they showed up. That's why I thought could have happened. So I
Gotcha.
was like, maybe someone is gonna die, and so I think it worked for me to had stakes in the movie, right? I didn't know what was gonna happen, if
I
people were gonna
guess.
die, the baby gets taken, like any of this stuff could have happened. So that
Yeah.
worked for me.
And none of it did. So
Um,
even
so
when David, I thought they dwelled on her like dying for like way too long, but
well,
I
I
don't know.
like
Then
I
she
said,
did die.
I didn't know. Maybe she was gonna die. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just,
I mean, she could have died, and they could have just had the
I don't
baby or
know.
whatever.
Is this movie really better than the other Silver Surfer movie that we got?
Yes,
It's just like almost the same plot, minus the baby. And Silver Surfer turns in that movie too. It's like basically the same, almost the same plot.
this is a better movie than that movie.
I
I think you
I
should
don't know.
watch. I think you should watch that movie again.
I don't know. I kind of like the corniness and the like cringiness of it. Might
Okay,
like up it a little for me, but
alrighty. Well, that's an opinion, and that's
I don't
okay.
know.
We can all have
I'm
opinions.
not
That's
even
fine.
saying either of them are good movies. I think they're both middling
Yeah,
average
clearly
movies.
we don't. You don't think this movie is that good, and that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I'm comparing them. But
You could have a valid. That is a valid opinion. We all have
okay.
opinions. Um, this was a better movie. I would say see it in the theaters. I'm just gonna bring it to the see it, stream it or skip it. I would say see it in the theaters. I think it's a fun time. It feels different and like its own kind of movie. It has its own vibe to it, which I dug. I'm into it. Um, and I'm kind of surprised because I wasn't really. This wasn't, you know, me. Uh, and the some of the people I'm still not sold on them. The storms, the two people that are related. I'm still not super sold on those two actors, but I think they did a serviceable job. I like Pedro Pascal, but I always like Pedro Pascal, and I liked the thing. So um, yeah, so I'm gonna say see it in theaters. I think it's a fun movie. I think a lot of the set pieces are fun. A lot of good, fun destruction and space flying around and surfing on lava. I thought was fun. Yeah. So, what do you think?
Um, I'd just be at skip it. I mean, it's your it's your Marvel homework basically at this point. That that's what it feels like to me. I kind of feel like that about these last three. Thunderbolts was better, but I don't think it even holds a candle to anything like before Endgame. I don't know, maybe some of the Thors and such, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm just I don't see an 8 like I see like an 8, Black Panther or like a Doctor Strange or like even like a Ragnarok is like an 8 or a 9. I don't think this comes near it. Um and I don't even think Thunderbolts came that close to it either. I thought it was fine. Um I was rather disappointed with this. I don't know. I think I'm just kind of falling out of Marvel. Maybe with the reboot, they can recapture something, or I'll just come around when they have the nostalgia bait ones, and I'll enjoy those for what they are. But even though I have a problem with those ones too, but
Well, like Deadpool and Wolverine? That's
yeah,
higher.
yeah. I mean, it's just a nostalgia bait, but it's just Deadpool basically. It was this nostalgia bait for me
Okay.
on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Wolverine. It's the same Wolverine, pretty
Deadpool
much.
and Wolverine, is is that's better than, obviously, just like,
That's been my personal
which
favorite one since Endgame.
You liked Shang-Chi, right?
It's okay. It's like a
Okay.
7.
Okay. Yeah. I was okay with Shang-Chi. Like, how you feel about this movie is kind of how I felt with Shang-Chi. Uh, I, I mean, there's lots of stuff in it that,
There's lots of problems with Shang-Chi. Just cut Aquafina altogether. For
yeah.
the love of God,
Okay.
please don't bring her back.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to bring her back. I think her little um, streak time is kind of over. But it's interesting. I find it interesting that you're so feeling this way about this
I don't know.
movie, to be
I may
honest.
just be tired of them in general. That might be it
Yeah.
too. I don't know.
I just feel like if this came out a while ago, I feel like there would be a different feeling. I don't know.
I don't know. I compared it to the old one that came out earlier. I don't think it's all that different.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, that's like 20 years old now, that first one. I think it's like 2005. So, um, hmm,
Yeah. I don't know.
interesting.
Some of the CG in this one looked better than that one. I don't know. I feel like the Silver Surfer in particular looked a lot better in that old film than it did in this one.
I think it looks the having it as a, a woman looks weird. I will say that. I think it looks better. It's like this bald man. It just looks more streamlined. The Silver Surfer.
Hmm.
She has like hair, and it looks kind of weird in this.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
know. The other one looked just more silvery and I don't know. It looked
uh,
a little shinier, I guess. I don't know.
I
Maybe I'm just remembering it fondly or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long, long, long time. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Hmm. So Andrew's at a skip it. I'd say check it out in the movie theater. Uh, listen to that cool score in the theater.
Yeah, I'll have to re listen. I didn't like, nothing was like, I don't know. The thing with scores is that, like, if it matches the movie and the movie's good, then I like the score. But I mean, if I wasn't digging the movie, I probably wasn't
I
digging the
think I
score.
like I've said this about 80 times now so far. I like the retro sounding, the retroness of it, and it has a retro sound to it. I think you
Yeah.
listen to it again, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. The retro bit of the movie really did nothing for me, but that seems to be a big point where it's just like that brought it up for you, and it just did
yeah.
nothing
I
for
mean,
me.
I like the fall. It's like Fallout. I like the retro futurism, like what like the Jetsons, like what they would think 2025 would look like. Right? It's like flying cars and but it's still
Yeah.
like the 60s, still like the 60.
I thought it was weird how it was just one flying car. You couldn't make them all. You got to make the regulars. Just I don't know. There's so many things that just don't add up in that world to me. There's essentially like no government whatsoever. They didn't exist. They
Yeah,
just
that
like
that
Fantastic
is.
Four. Please take care of not just America's problems, everybody's
Yeah, they're
problems.
the only superheroes. They're like the world's protectors. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. There's just like there's no governments anywhere in the world. They just all look to Fantastic Four to save their problem, and then when they didn't give up their baby, they're like, "Shame on you for not doing that." It's like you do something about it, then. Like
yeah,
what?
I liked where they had like the whole world came together because the world was gonna end or whatever, so they needed to come together. I don't know. I like that. Maybe it's just maybe I'm just sappy now. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. All right,
Um, mhm.
all right. See you guys on the next one. Until then.
This has been the Daniel and Andrew Show.